This is not directed by Tim Burton. I feel like I've just been Star Wars with George Lucas. Yes, I made that past tense. Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon, reviewing A Nightmare Before Christmas in 4DX 3D. It feels like it's been a while since I've actually seen a 3D movie. So what's this about? Pretty simple premise is a 30th anniversary, so do the math. 1993, this movie came out, and it's about Jack O'Lantern. Is that what his name is? I don't remember, but I know it's Jack. And he's like, I'm tired of Halloween. All I do is scare people. And then you realize, wait a minute. What is this Easter door? Thanksgiving door? Valentine's Day? A shamrock? A Christmas tree? And he's like, you know what? I want to be Santa Claus for a year. And it doesn't go as well as it planned because Halloween and Christmas are yin and yang, completely not the same. So to like this film, this is the first time watching it, okay? So I knew it was stop motion animation. And when growing up, this is the one cartoon / Christmas movie my mom didn't really want to watch because I would say Christmas is very sacred to her. And she didn't want to be manipulated by this movie. Even though, yeah, you could say there's some manipulations with it. It's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. But it's an overall good hour and 20-minute movie with great stop motion animation. It works extremely well. The story is still very unique to this day. And I'm actually surprised there has been a sequel or a prequel to this movie because you know how Disney is, stirring up the pot with all these remakes, sequels, and reboots and prequels and live action remakes. So who the hell knows? But when we talk about 3D animation, I'd say there's not a lot of pop out effects. So if you're going into this movie thinking the 3D is going to be very pop out ish, not the case. I don't think this movie was even made for really 3D effects. Yeah, there's some good dimensions and depth, but overall 3D experience, do not expect pop out. Just expect, good depth perception elements to it. Then talking about the 4DX, I would say it's pretty solid. There's nothing janky about it, nothing like, oh shit, like the Meg or an action movie. No, this is very subtle, where there's a musical score and the camera's panning. You're kind of panning with the camera or moving with the camera. You're doing this a lot of the times. And you're going backwards, you're going forwards, you're going side to side. And I found it kind of relaxing where I was like, wee! It's like a teacup ride. Okay, teacup ride you spin, but it's a nice little quote unquote Disney ride where you're just enjoying the views. It's a small world after all. That's what I could say about this movie. It was like that with all the 4DX motion. And I'm really impressed by that. What I'm not impressed with is the smell-o-vision. 4DX, you either need to get different smells or stop having the smells be the exact same. So I'll say that on that level. But it's going to be a really short review because everyone that knows this movie knows this movie. This is a cult movie where there are people dressed like this for Halloween. People do decorations for this for Halloween and Christmas. There are a bunch of book bags at Disney World and Disneyland portraying this movie. And I do think its popularity-wise when it comes to Disney, not Pixar, like Disney cartoons, it has got to be high in there for cult status. Same with this Treasure Island. Just like I said, the stop motion works. The musical numbers work. Danny Elfman does a good job composing and writing the score. Like I said, the biggest what factor was Tim Burton didn't direct this. When it says Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, I'm thinking, oh yeah, Tim Burton. Nope. He did not direct this. He was just a producer. And I was just like, whoa. I'm kind of blown away because he did Frankenweenie. He did Dumbo. He actually does a lot of Disney movies, but then he also does a lot of PG-13 R-rated movies like Sleepy Hollow, Big Eyes. What's the other one? Ian McGregor, Big Fish. So he has a very interesting filmography, and he hasn't been in the movie business for quite some time, so I wonder what his next big movie is going to be. I know it ain't going to be Disney. I think he says he's done with Disney overall. But yes, if I just get some negatives, it is short, and sometimes you wish there was a little bit more depth with some of the characters of where it could go, but it doesn't go that route, especially with the person that, the Frankenstein storyline could have been a little bit more. But I think overall, it's a good movie. It's good stop motion. It holds up after 30 years, and I can understand why this is under the cult banner. So The Nightmare Before Christmas will receive a 4 out of 5 with Futons, which equals at 80%. So let's see the Critics' News Course gave this one. So you have critics a 95% with 106 of them. Audience score 92% with over 250,000. Critic consensus. The Nightmare Before Christmas, stunningly original and visually delightful work of stop-motion animation. I mean, can you go wrong with that? Well, I did go wrong with my box office predictions because I was saying in my box office predictions, I was like, could this make top 5? And I said, no, there's no way. I was guessing like 1.52 million. It did like over 4 million, which I was trying to go off of Hocus Pocus because I thought Hocus Pocus was a little bit more culty. Nope. Nightmare Before Christmas, I should have known better because there was a sequel, but I heard that Hocus Pocus 2 is complete garbage. Anyway, 80, 92, 95. Chase Cock here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more things, Futon Tope, you Futon there. What a great day. Now I don't care about just today, tomorrow, week, for a month, for a year, for I love every single freaking one of you. And also, like I said, I failed this and the Taylor Swift and Killers, but it is what it is. I just got to stay in the top 3 for Gold Derby.